Hello, this is Joe Pryor, the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma City, and I want to spend a little bit more time about market conditions in Oklahoma City. I'm going to do two back-to-back that are interrelated. First of all, the rental market and how it's affected by what's going on in the last 6 to 8 months. And then right after that, what's happening with appreciation for investors, especially in terms of where we're building wealth. But first, the rental market. Now, in April of last year, and I've videoed about this before, my main property manager and I were really worried in April. We went, oh my God, the pandemic has hit hard, people are out of work, we're all locked down, what's going to happen? Are we gonna get a lot of people who are going to have to evict not paying their rent? And then something magic happened on May 1st. Took a little bit more time than normal. Maybe about 10% weren't as much on time on May 1st as they should have been. But we collected 100% of the rents. Happened in June, happened in July. Then all of a sudden the market exploded. Interest rates were ridiculously low, the lowest I've ever seen in my lifetime. And people started buying and buying and buying. Well, in the process of that happening, as prices are going up, and not just on people who want to live in a home, but people buying rental property, they've got to get more rents. And if market conditions change, and they really changed dramatically in Oklahoma City to the point we're now below 4% unemployment again, and jobs are out there waiting, then you've got a lot of people buying if they can find a property, but even more people are going, I've got to rent because I can't find a property. So what we saw in an article by Bigger Pockets, a national kind of real estate site that people get involved with, we saw that Oklahoma City specifically, was one of the top cities in the United States for rental appreciation. And for investors, it's not just the appreciation I'm about to talk about the house and the property itself, it's also rental appreciation helping you to build wealth. So if you bought already and your rents are going up, that's fantastic. And in Oklahoma City, it was estimated since, about in the last year, that we're up about 12% in rents. And the highest was about 15%. And that's primarily in the Houston and Dallas market, which were really flying, but are totally unaffordable for investors. So there were only 4 cities total that had a higher level of rental appreciation. Let me give you an example. On our duplexes, where we normally give we tell people, let's estimate 30 days vacancy. We're now averaging 13 days vacancy, where we were basically going from about 95 cents to $1.05 a square foot. We're now going anywhere from $1 a square foot all the way up to $1.21 a square foot. So that 12% holds, and actually in some cases on small duplexes does a little bit better. Now, single families are exactly the same. Overall, you can pretty well say there's been a 10%, say a 90 cent to $1 to $1.03 per square foot increase in the rents if it's a good home, fairly new, kept in great condition with a high quality property manager. So the good news about Oklahoma City is, yes, like every place else in the United States, prices have gone up. But the good news is that rental rates overall have gone up higher than the prices. So when I do a return on investment analysis, which I've been doing for the last 20 years on everything everybody buys, the numbers still look outstanding on your cash on cash, your internal rate of return, your wealth position 7 to 10 years down the road. The market is still very, very strong, and rental appreciation is making a difference.